It's the Magnifica 3300. To be exact, ESAM3300. It's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and I am here to revisit an old friend. This machine has been around for a lot of years. We love it for numerous reasons. I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons of it. There's only one con I can think of. It's very affordable, right? 2 programmable buttons, steam arm over here with a Panarello on it. You can produce hot water or steam out of this. This button right here allows you to adjust more or less grams of coffee to be brewed through, ground and brewed through. This is the volume of your shot, everything from ½ ounce up to 8 ounces. If you push this button, you're going to get 1 dose of whatever you have that programmed for. And if you push this one, it's going to double up on the volume of water that goes through the coffee and gets brewed. These buttons down here, these are just warning buttons. Like that tells you you are out of water. Lights up. Empty the dregs box, a general warning. Maybe the door or something's ajar. Descale, and then this is for your bypass doser, which this machine has a bypass doser right up here. 1 scoop, comes with the scoop. 1 scoop of pre-ground. You maybe want a decaf in the evening. You push that, push the size you want, and it will not grind out of the grinder. It will do the bypass doser. Oh, the water tank, by the way. Let's go back to that water tank. I had that out for a second. 60 ounces right there. That's a pretty large water tank. Comes out the front, which is actually very convenient. A lot of the newer models, these guys have been doing it forever, but a lot of the newer models are having water tanks that come out of the front because the back water tanks are just a little bit more inconvenient. The bean hopper up here holds about 8 ounces of beans. You have 7 settings to set the grinder fineness at. We've got it right down there. We were doing some testing shots just to kind of see where it's at. This is a plastic casing. It's plastic all around. Drip tray down here. You have to open up the door. Here's your drip tray. Here's your dregs box. And this is the brew unit. The brew unit would typically come out by squeezing those 2 red tabs in there. You can't take it out when it's in the on position, when the machine is on. When you shut the machine off, you'll hear it do some cycling and the brew unit will drop down to the bottom. Then you can remove it for cleaning. Clean it like you would any other. Take in at the sink, hot water, rinse it off once a week. Make sure you do that, that's real important. Don't use oily beans in this machine. It's the same as all the other super automatics. We recommend a medium roast espresso blend. And today we're using a new one from Supersonics, which is down in Berkeley. This is one of their blends we have in here today that we're going to brew through. Also, it has a cup warmer up here, and this is pretty hot. Okay, the cons of this machine. All these are pros. The con is the grinder is a little bit on the noisy side. So if you have people that are sensitive to noise and grinders and stuff in the house, the baby's sleeping next to the super automatic, and you don't want to wake the baby, then you might want to think about it. But that's, I would say, the only con I can think of on this machine. It's very affordable. It's always giving you some nice features for the price. So, let's make it work. This is a Panarello. You're going to get foam out of this whether you try hard or not. It comes in parts for cleaning, these pieces. Make sure you keep this all clean. There's a hole down here. If the foam, steam comes out of here to aerate, if it can't come out of there, you're not going to get any foam. So it's important to keep all these pieces clean. And this locks on here. You just turn it until it goes up into the right position, and then you give it a twirl. All right. So the steam button is right over here. If I wanted hot water, I would punch that. Without that, you're going to get steam. This is a double boiler machine. Regular boiler for the brewing, and then you can hear it's a thermoblock boiler for the steam side. And as soon as we get a good flow of steam here, like with any other super automatic, you can't brew and steam at the same time. It's just not the nature of the beast. Even though they claim they have double boilers, they're not meant to brew and steam at the same time. a nice foam. Just takes a little bit longer on most super automatics. You're not going to go as fast as you would on, you know, a semi or a heat exchanger or a double boiler. It's just not going to be that way. But you can see it's swirling the milk around pretty good. And I would say that's pretty good. Get that towel that I had back here so we can wipe this off. You always want to wipe this off, right? And then when you get done, you really want to, even a little bit of water coming out of there is good. See the milk? That gets that milk out of that tip. Typically I'd put a cup under there to do that, but I didn't have one handy. So, you know, the drip tray caught it. So now we're going to brew, how about a double shot? And the spouts go up and down for cup height. Turn the water off. Let's make our double shot. That doesn't look bad. A little bit noisy. Pre-infusion, wait time, and then brew. So it does a pre-infusion. Pretty good looking shot. Let's say you're getting more than you want. You really got this off a little bit. Just hit it again. It'll shut it off. It'll abort. I want to see what that tastes like before I put milk in it. Looks pretty good. A little bit sour, so it could be dialed in a little bit, but that's all a part of dialing in for the coffee that you're using. You want art, huh? I heard that. Not gonna happen. No. So, that's the Magnifica ESAM3300 by DeLonghi, an old machine with a new review. I think it's actually a good machine for the money. You get a lot of features for the price that you're going to pay. Thumbs up, like our video, subscribe, and you guys have a good day.